Hi, I'm Rick Barangi, founder of Longneck Manor, and I'm here with Betty White, our mother. Congratulations, Mom. This is her third calf she just had on July 2nd. It's a male this time. Her first two were females, Tana and Keely, who was born here in October of 2022. So now we have almost a July 4th baby. So this little boy, he's a big boy. He's at least 160 pounds and 6 foot tall at birth. And we named him after Independence Day. So his name is Indy, I-N-D-Y. Betty's pregnancy, or gestation, as we say in animals, is about 15 months. So she had her last calf in October of 2022. This one is about 20 months later. So it was a pretty quick turnaround. In fact, we weren't expecting her baby until in another 2 or 3 months. Not that it's premature, it was full term, but she surprised us. She got bred back faster than we thought. They must have done something at night when we weren't watching. But anyway, we're over the moon, very healthy baby. He's a big boy, and he's going to be here for quite a while. Please come by Longneck Manor. We're a conservation organization. These babies will do a lot to keep the population stable in the best zoos in the country, and then also we help to save them in the wild. That's our mission at Longneck Manor.
I'm Dr. Taylor Gully. And I'm Dr. Brittany East, and we're here at Longneck Manor with Betty, who gave birth to her second calf here on July 2nd. The baby boy was born with the veterinary team present to watch and make sure there were no issues. She had no complications. The birth process went really well. Baby was strong. A 2-hour birth. Baby was standing shortly after. As part of our protocol here, we do a physical examination at 24 hours old. So the baby was examined today, and we got blood to make sure that he got immunity from mom's milk. So as part of this process, we do get our hands onto the baby. This process can look very stressful for the baby, but once our hands are on and the baby realizes that we're just trying to get an examination done, the baby calms down. And the information that we glean from this is really important because we need to know if this baby has immunity from mom or if it needs more additional support. So although it can look a little bit stressful in the beginning, baby really calms down and is really cordial to the process of us getting our examination. We do it very quickly to make sure that the process is as quick as possible for the baby so we can get him reunited back with mom. And the baby is great. He came back up over to us afterwards, and he is strong and healthy.
The main thing that we're looking for, we're listening with our stethoscope to the heart, make sure that the heart sounds strong, listening to lung sounds to make sure that there's nothing going on in the lungs, feeling joints to make sure there's no infection, and umbilicus. And overall, just seeing how the baby's moving, interacting. Baby's nice, bright, and alert. All physical exam parameters are within normal limits. And so there's nothing of concern at this time. So the blood that we took today will be just to ensure that all of our blood cells are within a normal range and that everything looks great going forward. Betty's being a fantastic mother.
So we'll take that blood back to the lab and run it. He looks great, he's healthy. Dr. Gully did her examination and everything looks really good. So baby is strong and healthy.
Hi guys, it's Chloe here at Longneck Manor. I am one of our animal care specialists, and I'm here with a 3-week update on our newborn calf, Indy. So he has mostly stayed in this stall right there with mom. Last week actually he did get to go outside for the first time. Outside of each of these stalls there is a small yard, so that was a good big step for him. That was really, really exciting. He has loved that. He does get a bit of outside time every day, but we have just made the change to hopefully keep him and mom in this stall at night as well, just so that they have that more space, and she definitely prefers this stall as well, so it's just good because he of course is still pretty attached to mom at this point too, but he is really, really enjoying his time outside. He does his zoomies and all of that where he'll run around and stuff like that. But so Indy, since he is about to be 3 weeks old now, there is a very specific process to letting him acclimate to outside, to our herd, just as a whole. We really just have to kind of go based on where he's at, what he is comfortable with, and based just really on how he acts. He has slowly become more confident on his feet, which is a good sign for us, of course. So we do, hopefully within the next few weeks, do hope to let him meet the rest of the herd. We're gonna probably do that inside first, and then hopefully our goal is to let him and mom go outside in that pasture, just them, so that he's got time to kind of explore that. And he still has got mom with him, but no other individuals that could spook him, that he could potentially get hurt and things like that. But he has not been outside of these yards yet, but that is within our, of course, next goal to work him up to. So giraffes, they'll typically start to wean their babies, hi Betty, around 6 months to 1 year or so. Hello, beautiful. So he is still on mom's milk right now, but we are starting to kind of introduce him, to just some more foods as well. We actually have weaved some browse and things like that in the stall, and we have watched him show interest in that. He's not at the point yet where he will actually eat it, but he does mouth at those things yet, and so we definitely want to kind of help push him towards that too. But he's definitely still on mom's milk, and he will be for up until 1 year or so. In the wild, you typically won't see them laying down because that's a very risky place for them to be in, and it does take a long time to get up and down from that spot. But these guys, they know that they are safe, they know that they won't get eaten and things like that, so they do it a lot under human care. Little guy here, he does get tired still, you know, he's not super active yet, so he does spend a lot of his time laying down like that. If he's real exhausted, he will actually turn and like rest his head on his butt, and he'll curl up into the small ball. But you know, just like that, there are some times where mom kind of nudges him up and off of his feet again. Giraffes, pretty early on, they do grow pretty quickly. He was born at 6 feet tall, and we genuinely think he's, goodbye. We think that he has already grown almost 1 whole foot in this small span of time. Indy's ossicones as well have finally began to stand up. Usually whenever the calf comes from mom, they don't have those because that would of course hurt her. And so then as they age, mom will actually lick those up until they do fully stand, and then they do eventually harden to the actual skull. And so as he does age, of course, mom does start that process. And so now they're not as much just big hairballs. Now they actually are starting to take structure too. So that's cool to watch that time frame as well on him. All right, you guys, well, that has just been a bit of an update with our newborn calf, Indy, and we will keep you guys posted with more information soon. If you guys are interested in learning more about us, be sure to subscribe to our channel.